promise you, as soon as my scalp pulled down, I'm wearing you the fuck out. Because what? Like, why the fuck would you do that? The braids look good. Like, y'all be trying to put that hot water on these braids so it can look all seamless and shit. Stop putting that fucking water up past where the client's hair stops. Like, I'm finna, hold on. The steam alone is hot as fuck, and she gonna keep doing the shit. Then she went back and did it again. Like, are you fucking serious? Like, it is not that goddamn serious to get them braids to look all sleek and neat and shit from the Rudy to the Tootie. Stop burning your fucking client's hair. For one, you're breaking their hair like that, and then two, you burning the fuck out of them. Like, whoo, baby, it couldn't have been me. Couldn't have been me, because she's screaming and you continued to do the shit. Like, I'm not paying you. I'm not fucking paying you, because now I got second, third degree fucking burn on my scalp because you want these motherfucking braids to look all sleek and neat. Bitch, get me the fuck out this motherfucking chair, because what?
Girls can't take my motherfucking mouth, bitch. My mouth is real and it's raw and it's raunchy, bitch. I'm gonna give the girls exactly what the fuck they asked for. The girls is going to know my wrath. Trust me.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Sandy, and we back with another video. Yes, y'all, we back with another video. First things first, I want to say happy holidays to everybody, and that's why today is gonna be a special day for y'all. It's gonna be a special edition, because guess what? This video we're about to dive into is craziness, obviously, but it's also going to be encouraging as well, because we have different types of scenarios. I already had a video out like this one before, and it did pretty well. I'm gonna put it up here. It racked up almost up to 93k right now, and it's still going. So I know y'all enjoy these videos, so that's why I'm gonna say this before we get closer to the video. Y'all, I want y'all to hit that thumbs button, okay? Hit the thumbs button, like it, share it to everybody, because guess what, y'all? I'm here working on this, you know what I'm saying, on this holidays, just, you know, trying to make this video for y'all. But this is going to be a special edition because it's the holiday season, and I know y'all home, y'all chilling, y'all want something to watch. So this video was gonna be a one part, but baby, the scenarios I got were just too many. I had to make it a 3-part video. Yes, 3 parts, y'all, like literally 3 parts. I thought the craziness was over, but no, we got so many scenarios. So this was gonna be another one for the books. I know y'all gonna like this one, so y'all make sure y'all stay tuned to part 2 and part 3, and who knows, maybe part 4, because the videos just keep getting sent to me. I just keep finding them, baby. I don't know what to do. But then another thing I want to say is thank you so much for my supporters. Y'all have been supporting me, like literally in the past month. This channel has just been going up. That's why I'm like, you know what, let me just come out and give them like 3 parts in one day. So guess what, y'all gonna get this 3 parts today, all of them. Yeah, we're not holding back. We letting it all loose. So y'all gonna have enough for y'all to watch this weekend. And if y'all haven't watched like all my other videos, y'all, we have a whole list of them. I have several playlists. If you're looking for something to watch interesting, you got your food and you just looking for something and you can't find it, go ahead and tap into my playlist, because I'm sure you're gonna get entertained right there. So yes, y'all, without further ado, y'all ready for this one? Y'all sure y'all ready for this one? Okay, I see some of y'all saying yes. I see some of y'all saying yes. But yes, y'all, let's get right into this video.
I told you. No, you do not. Okay. I told you I don't like it. I don't like this. This is not the way I wanted my hair. And you're taking a video against my will.
Yes, because we need proof.
Proof of what?
You don't cut your hair.
I'm not talking about cutting my hair. I said I don't like the style.
I know.
How are you proving that you don't cut my hair?
Video to make sure you don't come back to say we cut your hair.
I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't dare do that to you, lady. I never do it. I told you I don't like my hair and you got mad. No, I told you. But I don't have nothing to. I'm not some people. I'm me. I'm not some people. Just because I said I don't like my hair, you're mad. And if I see a picture of me anywhere, I promise you will have a lawsuit, because I told you don't put my face in nothing. I don't like it. And I take you. And I got you. It's fine. I got you too. Get that phone out my damn face, woman. Get that. I told you don't get that phone out of my face. Of what?
You won't come back to say we cut.
I'm not gonna tell you cut my hair. My hair is short.
I can't trust you. You understand?
Get that phone out my goddamn face. I told you to get that phone out my damn face. My damn kidney.
My name Bennett and I ain't in it and I ain't do it, so don't come for me in the motherfucking comments. I'm trying to shed light to the situation. This why y'all girls don't want to get motherfucking quick weaves, because whoever did this ain't do it right. And now the cap stuck to my good girl hair, and we've been trying to grow her hair out for months. It took hours to get this cap off. So if you're gonna do a quick weave, please know what you're doing, because there's no reason why the cap should be ever stuck to your motherfucking hair.
I just got fucking screamed at by a hair braider. I'm like shaking level mad. But I don't understand how it's either like you're gonna pay $600 or you're gonna get screamed at, or they're not gonna show up on time, or it's gonna be disrespectful. Like, this is more than I've cried in like a minute. It's just like the level of disrespect when you're like it's just so fucking frustrating.
So I went to get my hair done today, and at the end of the service, the lady tried to charge me an extra $100 based on what I was told prior to coming. So I want to say last week I found her Instagram page, I reached out to them and I DM'd her, and I sent her exactly what I wanted. And I asked her how much would it be. She said $180. I said, okay, cool. How can I schedule? She sent me the link and I scheduled my appointment. So I got there today. It took her 7 hours to do my hair. So when it was time to pay, so I paid a $35 deposit the day that I scheduled it. And then I brought the rest in cash. So when it was time to pay, I gave her the cash. And then after she counted it, she started talking her little language to her African sister. And I said, what's the problem? She said, where's the rest of the money? I said, that is the rest of the money. I paid a $35 deposit, and that's $145 in cash. That's $180. She said, $180? Who said it was $180? I said, the lady that I spoke to on Instagram said it was $180. So I pulled up the messages and I showed her, and she said no. That she started going off, y'all. She was like, no, this is not $180 style. This is $280. I said, $280? I said, that's $100 more than what I was told. Like, that's absurd. So she asked around the shop who messaged her, who told her $180. All the girls in the shop was like, wasn't me. So she calls the owner. The owner name is Linda. She calls Linda, and I guess Linda was going off on her. So she hands me the phone. I'm like, I'm not taking the phone. Like, I don't have nothing to say. I was told $180 is $180. So she puts it on speaker since I didn't want to take the phone, and Linda's just going off. She's like, that style is not $180. I told you it was $180 for cornrows. I said, I'm not going to go back and forth with you, because in the message I clearly sent you exactly what I wanted, and you said $180. So she's like, no, it's not $180. I said, ma'am, you can get that phone out of my face, because I'm not going back and forth with y'all. Y'all not getting no more than $180 from me. So I'm sitting there on my phone. I started scrolling on TikTok at this point, because I don't know what y'all gonna hold me hostage. Because if y'all call the cops, I have the right. You said $180. So y'all, the lady's frustrated at this point, because she's like, I'm not even the one who told you that. I sat here and did your hair. Like, I felt bad for her, but it's just like, it's not even about the money, it's about the principle. Because if you would have told me that it was $280 before I would have got there, they would have changed the whole dynamic of the situation. I probably would not even be sitting in that chair. I don't pay $300 for braids. I never pay no more than $220. So I'm just like, I don't know what y'all want to do, but I'm not about to just sit here until y'all figure it out. So she was like, one lady was like, you can just go, like, just go. The other lady was like, no, I need the extra $100. I said, well, my Uber's outside. Like, if y'all not gonna call the cops on me, I'm finna go. And I left, because I'm not paying an extra $100 when you tell me $180, and I can show y'all the messages, because that's insane. Like, I feel like every time I go get my hair done by Africans, they tell you one price and they just be adding stuff on by the end of the service. Like, that's why I like to clarify, because no, I'm not paying $300 for braids.
I know I'm crying about hair, but my hair looks like shit and I need to tell the story about it. She's not trying to give me my money back. I had originally asked for butterfly locks, and I sent a reference pictures for size and for color. I specifically said I wanted butterfly locks, and in my eyes, that is a form of butterfly locks. The picture that I sent kind of looks like A. The stylist describes how she was going to do it and made it seem like she knew what she was talking about. But I told her specifically I want butterfly locks, and I don't like the messy look of butterfly locks, kind of like the D and the E of the picture that I showed. which is what I was referring to when I told her that I wanted to look a little bit sleek. And I also told her I want them thick at the bottom, thin at the top. They are opposite, and she told me she would not do this, and she did it. So I get there, and the pain from the crocheting is excruciating. Like, I'm sitting here like this. But I assumed she knew what she was doing because I've seen her work. Well, she showed me one picture of it when she was doing it, and she said at the end we can pull the hair out so they will look more like butterfly locks. To my understanding, when you do butterfly locks, you put it in there as you're wrapping it. You do not do it at the end. But I tried to trust the process. She estimated that it would take 4 hours. The style took 8 hours. 8 hours. When I left, it was very late. I had an early day, so I just took it and left. The next morning, they started to look raggedy. They started falling out. Today is day 2. This is one picture. This is another picture. This is another picture. Another picture. And another picture of how badly they were unraveling after 2 days. I've described to her how unhappy I am and asked for some type of refund, and she's not trying to give me any of my money.
I was forced to pay $1,600 for these braids. Let me tell you a story. So I need to get my hair done. I usually do it myself. I don't have the time or the energy. Gotta find someone. It's LA. Hair is stupidly expensive, so I go to an African braid shop. I talk to the owner, show her the braids that I want. She tells me $1,600. I said, you're fucking crazy. I didn't say that, but I was like, nah. We go back and forth, settle on a style. Mid-length, regular, small French curl box braids. 10 a.m. tomorrow. Perfect. Tomorrow comes around. I get to the salon. It's 10:12. I'm late. She says, no worries. I walk up to the door. It's closed. I let her know. She says the owners have to come and open the door. I thought you were the owner. The braiders see me, come out of the car. We greet each other. Everything is normal. It's fine. We get inside. The place is really nice. The manager lady has already told the stylist what to do, but I reconfirm with them one more time. Mid-back, regular, small French curl box braids. One person is parting, one person is braiding. They're having a bit of a disagreement over the parting size. I had later come to find out that their confusion was because their manager is incompetent and sent one braider the super tiny micro braids that we did not book, and the other braider the regular small ones. She braids one hair, asked me if I want to do boho. I said I didn't book boho. She said boho would look really good. I said I didn't book boho. She said just do boho, you can add it in later. I said tell your manager that you want me to do boho. She said I told the manager. I said I'm cool with paying for boho, might as well just add it now. Mind you, the price for my braids is $550. $550 for the style and an extra $300 if you want to add an additional braider. I said that's stupid, but I'm gonna do it. She said it would only take 4 to 6 hours with 2 braiders. I said cool. She said cool. Here we go. 7 hours go by. Like, what is going on? I'm feeling in my head like, what are y'all doing? And then I get a call. Whoop, whoop. It's the sound of the police. Not really. The manager is blowing up my phone. I don't answer. The stylists are whispering behind me. Weird. She starts blowing up my phone, talking crazy. Why did you walk into a business and decide you can just do whatever you want? Why are you trying to scam us? I had to cancel a bunch of appointments because of you. I have to be able to pay my stylists. I have to pay them extra now. You're doing a completely different style. Not what we booked. Clearly, there's been a miscommunication. But she is not having that. She's like, pay an additional $800 now. The same price it would have been when you wanted that original style. I said, what? And then the energy just got really weird in the room. Very hostile, very just like, we trapped you, bitch, we trapped you. Further context, she never sent the message to the manager saying that the boho style was added. Context, the other braider superseded the main braider and made the parts smaller than what was the standard for that braid shop. Not as small as the micro braids, but smaller than what they were supposed to be. Further context, they lied and said I walked in, asked for extra small, extra long, boho French curl box braids. That's not true, we confirm. Now, the thing about me, I'm very non-confrontational. I'm very, very much a let's mediate the situation. I came to that braiding shop alone. I was with 2 braiders where clearly they were talking behind my back. I'm in a shop that isn't even owned by them. I have the braid shop manager screaming at me that I'm a scam. And in this situation, I feared they were going to call the police. And the smart thing to do would have been to leave. Unfortunately, I did not leave. Because the nature of my job, I am constantly going to events, constantly having to film. I needed my hair done. Context, I had an event the next morning at 10:30 a.m. I was not going to do my hair myself. It was already 6-something p.m. They were about halfway done with my head and I needed my hair done. I did it. I paid the $800 because I was stressed and I was scared. I know it was stupid. I should not have done it because I realized this is probably a scam, but I said to myself, Elise, fix it. I gotta work on that. The rest of my time in that salon, weird, awkward. Did I get my hair finished? Yes. What time? Fucking 10:30 p.m. I got there at 10:12 a.m., left at 10:30 p.m., 12 fucking hours. I get home, don't even look at my hair, I go to sleep. Now here's where it gets stupid. Something's wrong with this. I wake up, I see my hair, I look at my middle part, I scream. Ah! She's gonna put trapezoids in my head because now you're just playing in my head. This isn't fair. And so I sent a very long message pretty much saying, you are a scammer, refund me $600. I would have let it go if everything with the braids had been like ideal, but after seeing that parting and then seeing that the size of my parts weren't even close to that of the initial $1,600 style, give me my money. And the manager made every excuse in the book. Apologized for the middle parting, offered services to have the stylist fix it. I said, woman, what? Said the stylist could come to your house and do it at your house. Are you? I said, ma'am, respectfully, why would I ever be interested in having any of your stylists or you do anything anywhere near my head ever again? Me and my friend went to her Google page to see if this behavior was normal. Turns out it was. Mind you, when I initially went to their page, they had a 4.6 rating. Majority of the reviews were really good. The pictures on the front side of Google were normal. She does not have a website, so I assumed everything would be great. It's an African braiding shop after all. I'm used to it. I went back and forth with this woman for hours, and I didn't want to do it to her, but I eventually hit her with the, I'm a lawyer and I have a very large social media following. That one scared her. She became very apologetic, kept saying that I would refund you if the stylist would give me back the money, but they're not willing to give back the money. They said they'll just redo the style. I said, in all fairness, your stylists are completely incompetent. They clearly don't know what they're doing. Also, you do not vet these people, because I learned that one of the stylists wasn't even an employee of her, just a random person that the other stylist found to come and do the hair with her. Respectfully, my lady, get the fuck out. Just give me my money. Then they started calling me out my name, saying that I was a liar, saying that because I'm a lawyer, I expect to be refunded, saying that I think that I'm better than them. And I said, oh, okay. I told her I would take further legal action and I would be posting a video that basically disparages the company. And here I am telling you guys about my experience, yet I have not named the company for one specific reason, and that's because I do not trust TikTok. People on this app are very scary, and I do not want anyone doxing anyone or doing anything crazy. However, I will be leaving her a very scathing review. Now, the hair is very cute, but it's not worth $1,600. And I should not have been made to pay because your stylist lied and made a mistake and you did not know how to manage them and tell them what to do. That has nothing to do with me. In hindsight, I wish I hadn't paid. I wish I had just left, figured my hair out on my own like I usually do, but I had paid for a service. I just wanted to receive that service. I just wanted things to go simple and normal. But often that just seems to not be the case for me because of the way that I am as a person, and I need to work on being more assertive. I had to redo my middle part, and now I'm going through the bottoms of each one of these hairs because didn't secure the ends properly. So some of the boho pieces at the bottom are literally just like slipping out, and it is ridiculous. This woman has demonstrated this type of behavior on multiple accounts, so I'm sure karma is going to come for her, and my review is going to be sickening. Anyway, that's my story.
Story time. My hair braider ghosted me before vacation.
I am so pissed and disappointed right now. It's my birthday and I'm leaving for a trip on Monday. Oh, I'm so pissed right now. I never, ever come to this app and complain about anything. I don't even talk on this app. I don't really like the sound of my own voice. I don't like negativity. I don't like drama. I never did, never will. I mind my business and I'll live my life. Let me go through the story. My hair looks like this because I washed it last night and blow dried it. I haven't hit it with a flat iron. I just wash it, blow dry it. I did that because I had a hair braiding appointment today at 10 a.m. Today's Saturday. I texted her 24 hours before. Mind you, this is something I always do. I've been going to this hair braider for 2 years straight. I go to her every month. It's just easier for me because honestly, I don't like doing my hair. I live such a fast paced, on the go lifestyle. Like, I don't like doing my hair. I like it to be braid, done, and I can just walk out the door. I brush my teeth and I wash my face and I walk out the door. What you see is what you get. I ain't gonna lie to you. She do be late sometimes. But I don't say nothing. I pay the full bill. I don't even ask for a discount. I don't. I just pay the balance in full, even when she's late. And I go about my business. Even though on her website, if you're late, she's taking away money. So why shouldn't it be the other way around? If you're late, I take away money. But I don't do all that. I just pay the balance and I move on. Always hit her up 24 hours before. Tell her, hey, I'm just confirming my appointment for tomorrow at so-and-so time. Yeah. And she responds back, see you tomorrow. So that's what happened yesterday. She writes me back at around 2 something in the afternoon, which was fine. It don't matter. She wrote back. She said, oh, okay, I'll see you tomorrow. I wake up this morning. I get dressed. I get ready. I drive 30 minutes. I get there at 9:54. I parked and I texted her, I'm here. I got no response. But like I said, it's 9:54 and sometimes she be late. Whatever. So I go inside the building. I go to her floor and I stand by the door that she usually, her suite is. Knocked on the door, but I knew she wasn't going to be there because she never is. But I just knocked just in case. Just you never know. She could have been in there. So I knock. She didn't answer, which I expected anyway.
But I got no response. It's now like after 10, no response. I'm like, okay, this is one of the days she's late again. Okay, whatever. It is what it is. I'm just wait, because I need my hair done. As you can see, I need my hair done. And now it's like 10:30 and I'm still waiting. So at around 10:45-ish, 10:40 something, I wrote her and I'm like, I'm still waiting. Like 5 to 10 minutes later, a female comes and she goes and unlocks the door to the suite that my hair braider usually works out of. Maybe this is one of the girls that's like, she rents out of, like, my hair braider has a big suite and she rents out her suite, part of her suite, to other, you know, to other people. So I'm thinking that's who this is. So I'm just asking her casually, oh, do you know where so-and-so is? Just to ask her, who knows? I don't know. And she's like, I don't know anyone by that name. And I'm like, okay, all right, okay, yeah. So now at this point, I start calling her. Mind you, I never had to do this before. I've never had to call her for anything. I've always just wrote her and she responds back. I've never ever had to call her, ever. So I started calling her. Mind you, fun fact about me, I don't ring up people's phone, ever. Nobody. Not even a man. I give you 2 rings. If you don't answer, I'm not calling back. I don't ring up nobody's phone. But today, I rang that phone up because I'm pissed. So I'm gonna need to hear your voice. I would say I call about 4 times, 3 or 4 times. No answer. Okay. At this point, it's 11 a.m. So I wrote her and I'm like, I've been here over an hour. It was like 11:15, like 11:10, 11:15. And I'm like, I've been here over an hour. So no response. So I'm sitting there in the car pissed. At this point, I left the building and I went back to my car. And I'm sitting there pissed. Do you know, I waited another hour. Now it's noon. It was approaching noon. It was like 11:57, 11:58. At this point, I'm fed up and I'm pissed. I ain't gonna lie to you, I cried a little bit. Cause when I get frustrated and I get pissed, I start crying. Not because I'm sad. Well, I am sad, but cause I'm so frustrated, just the tears start flowing. And like I said, this is first world problems. It's never that serious. Nobody's dead. Nobody's hurt. I'm healthy. But it's just the simple fact of, I travel in 2 days. It's my birthday coming up. So this is my birthday vacation. And you're not answering. I can't get my hair done. Are you serious right now? Like, that's what I'm pissed about. Like, if this was a regular day, week, whatever, I'd have been like, I would have been pushing and answering, but I would have just whatever. But the fact that this is my birthday vacation and I'm leaving in 2 days is what got me pissed. This has never happened before. Something must have happened. Because this has never happened before. And this is so unprofessional for the no answering me. Like, this is your business. This is what you do. I feel like it's so unprofessional to not say nothing, do a no call, no show. Because if I as a client do that, you're going to take the whole amount out of my account and you're probably going to ban me from ever contacting you again and booking with you again. So for you to be the professional doing this to me, and I've always showed up on time, paid my money, I'm beyond pissed right now. And right now it is 3:45 p.m. and she still has not responded. I'm this close to tagging her and writing who she is, putting her business up and telling y'all who she is. But I'm not that type of person. I know it's 2024. Cat Williams say, yeah, this is the year of exposing, but I'm not that type of person. I'm not. I don't like drama, none of that. I don't even like talking about this right now. But I'm so pissed, I gotta let it out. I gotta vent it to something. Even though there's people I already vented this to. But, you know, I don't know. For some reason, I feel like I gotta talk to a camera about this and post it. But I'm not gonna put who she is yet. It depends if she ever responds to me. And it depends on what she responds to, like what she says. Like, I want to see what her response is to what I wrote. And let me tell you what I wrote to her. So I wrote her, I wasn't disrespectful, I wasn't nasty, because what do I need to do all that for? Like, being nasty and cursing you out and calling you all types of names is not going to get my hair done. And I'm just not that type of person. I wrote, I am so pissed and disappointed right now. It's my birthday and I'm leaving for a trip on Monday and I get no response and no show from you. And I've been here since 9:55 a.m. and it is now about to be noon. I can't believe this. Because I just want you to know how I feel and the impact of you standing me up is. Like, I feel like this is my nigga and I just got stood up. Like, she hasn't responded to it. Like, I sent this at noon. It was approaching noon. I really sat there for 2 hours. 2 hours waiting on her. Waiting on the response. I leave in 2 days. Like, my hair with my braids was gonna be fire. This has never happened before. That's why I don't want to bash nobody and I don't want to do that exposing, but this has never happened before. So I feel like something had to happen that's serious. Had to, because this is not like her. Something had to have happened. And I'm praying for her. And it's very weird to me. Very weird to me. We ain't best friends, but I'm like worried. Like, something had to have happened. To why no call, no show. It is 3:52 p.m. and you have not responded. And you know we had this appointment today. Like, this ain't nothing new.
Just got my hair straightened, but I came in to get my hair braided. And they're like, oh, you didn't wash your hair? And I'm like, no, I didn't wash my hair because there was nothing on the website that said to wash my hair, and you guys are charging $240, so I just assumed that you're gonna do it. And then she's like, we can wash your hair, but we can't detangle it. And I'm like, it's not tangled. If you just like wash it, you'll see that like it's gonna be really easy to get through. And that's fine, you know, like maybe maybe I should have called and asked or whatever, but I was so anxious. I read the website 3 times because everywhere I've been, it just makes me feel like my hair is an inconvenience to everyone. And I just thought I could treat myself today where someone just washes my hair, and just for once, like, I went there and I was like, I was even willing to add extra to wash hair, and I was looking everywhere on the website to see if I could add it to my cart or something, but I didn't see anything. So I was like, okay, this $240 must include it, because there was one hairstyle that said, please wash your hair, but it was another hairstyle. It was a specific hairstyle. So I was like, okay, so if I needed to wash my hair, they would have indicated it somewhere. I looked for their TikTok and I watched literally like all of their TikToks, and I saw this one girl with wet hair and a towel. So I was like, okay, they do wash hair there. And so I went and I was like, even if they do make me pay extra, I'm just gonna go and then I'll pay the extra money, because I was tired last night, so I just wanted to sleep and not detangle. And that's fine, you know, like I even at that point when they told me it needed to be washed, I was willing to just go home or just figure it out for them to just braid my hair. And they said, you need to get your hair washed next door. And I'm like, is next door like a part of you guys? Like, is this your store? And they're like, no, it's another store. And I was still willing to do that at that point. And I was trying to ask them like how much it was, just to prepare like my account for whatever it was. And I can hear them in French just making these comments, making fun of my hair.
Oh, baby.
And I know they didn't think I could hear them. So I was like, okay, they don't think I can hear them because they're speaking in French. And so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna let it go. But the comments kept getting worse.
Oh, baby, I'm sorry.
And so I thought, you know, like, I don't want to embarrass her, so let me tell her, like, hey, like, I can understand you, like, I can understand your French, just please stop. And they just kept going. And no one even told me the price of how much the wash would be.
Oh my God.
And they just, like, they just went to another person. And so I was just sitting here, reaching out my hairband.
Oh, baby.
So I just slowly just got up and walked out as they kept making their comments. And I went next door and I tried to keep my tears in. I asked her how much it was and she said 65. And I didn't want to cry in front of them, so I said, okay, I'll be right back. And they stopped me and they were like, what's wrong? And I just, like, cried in front of random Dominican women.
Yes. That people were crying for.
But the next door people were so nice and they were like, it's okay, we'll do your hair, like, and I told them, I was like, it's for my birthday, like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, can you just wash my hair, and whatever hairstyle, like, you're able to squeeze me in for, I'll just get whatever. And they just do straightening hair and I wasn't mentally prepared for it. I was just like, yeah, just straighten my hair. Like, they were like, what's wrong? And I told them the whole story and they felt bad and she even gave me a discount, which I appreciated.
Yeah.
But as I was sitting there, I was like, if I was willing to pay $240 for these shitty ass people, I gave them like nearly $200, even though the thing was just like $90. And the lady detangled my hair in literally 5 minutes.
Quick.
Detangled my hair.
Quick and easy. Just like you said, right? I know.
I just missed the times when I was back home and my mom would take me for a wash and everyone was so nice. But here it's so different.
Yeah. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Make sure you don't get the tears of my new hair, right? Thank you for telling me that.
I was literally tearing up throughout the whole hair process as they were doing it because I just kept thinking about. I don't know. I didn't feel like human to
obviously
them.
you have to never go back to that place again. That's the thing. I was mad about it this morning, right? And I found somebody that will wash, detangle everything, okay, for a discounted price. So you never have to worry about that bullshit again.
I can do my hair. I just wanted a treat.
And you deserve a treat, baby. You deserve a treat, okay? You deserve a treat. And next time the treat's on me, okay?
Ew, I snorted.
Yeah, you snorted. And that's okay. It is a little gross. Try to keep that inside, right? I don't.
Y'all, look at my fucking head. Look at my hair. I'm gonna insert the picture for what I want. I went to the African braiding shop this morning because I wanted to get my natural hair braided and I wanted to do like the individual box braids, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So from jump, there was already red flags. Okay, I blow dried my hair out and it was pretty straight. Like it was pretty like, it's blown out well. You know what I'm saying? It's blown out well. And the lady took the blow dryer, and I'm fine with someone blow dry my hair, don't get me wrong, I'm not telling her to nothing, but when she was blow drying my hair, she took the blow dryer from the root and went down, like she was just doing it real rough, and I'm like, but mind you, I've been here several times, like I'm a regular, like the ladies know me, you know what I'm saying? So there's that. Then she asked me what size I wanted. I was like, you know, the size of my pinky, like the thickness of my pinky, you know, like but then she had like an example, like a bunch of braids, and I poured a shoulder. Yo, this braid is like, this is a micro braid. This is it's okay, that's fine, because I have to finish my hair. But y'all, the lady, when she was combing my hair, she used the skinniest tooth comb and she was combing from the root down. Like, this is supposed to be a protective style. Like, we're literally ripping my hair out, and I'm just like, I'm that person, like, I don't know about y'all, but like, I'm the type of client, like, I don't like to rock the boat. I don't like to stir the pot. Even if it's a restaurant, you know, I'll eat something regardless, you know? I don't like to put up a fuss or fight, you know? I just do it. I'll just take it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I could see the potential in my hair, you're not gonna lie to you, it was there. But the lady was literally ripping my hair out. Protective style. Like, comes to my hair, just coming. I'm just like, yo, you're ripping my hair out. Does that not bother you? And you can hear it. Like, I just paid her $100, and I was just like, and you know me, even then I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna go. I'm finished. Thank you. You know, still being respectful. She's like, what? I was just like, I'm just not comfortable with the amount of hair that's coming out, that's being pulled out of my hair. She's like, why? You want me to use a bigger comb? Y'all look ugly! I look ugly!
I'm gonna try not to bash anybody, and I really hate to make one of these type of videos, but it needs to be said. If you're in Charlotte, actually, I'm not even gonna say her name. I'm not gonna say her business name or anything like that. Let me just tell you what happened to me today. So I was supposed to get my hair done at 12 o'clock. It's 1:15. My hair's not done. I made my appointment this week, paid my $20 deposit this week, took my braids out last night, texted her today as I was on the way, hey, I'm 20 minutes away. Had to give her a heads up because she has done me wrong quite a few times. Actually, hold on. Let me just say that when she does my hair, she does it well. I'm from Charlotte. She's done my hair for high school prom, high school graduation. She's even done my hair for my wedding. She does my hair very well. Okay? This is why I keep going back. So today, I text her, I'm 20 minutes away. She responds and says, hey, hon, I just got evicted. Evicted? Ah! Evicted. And I just took my braids out last night. And don't get me wrong, God bless her. Please, Lord bless her. I told her, I said, oh no, I hope everything goes well. Would you be able to do a house call? And seriously, I have plans this weekend. I really do. I really, truly do. And I really needed my hair done. That's why I made the appointment and paid my deposit. So she said, yeah. But I also said, let me preface this by saying, completely understandable. If you cannot, I will just look for someone else. She says, of course I can do your hair. My phone bill is due. Would you be able, y'all, I'm not joking. Would you be able to pay me now? Because I don't want my phone to turn off while I'm getting to you. I truly do feel for her. I really, truly do, to be in a situation like that. I really, truly do. My heart goes out to her. However, I'm not paying for a service that I have not received because you don't have a good track record. Like, there's a chance that you quite literally could not show up. That's number one. Number two, the unprofessionalism is I don't even have the words. But let me give you some of the backstory, right? So in 2022, I moved to Chicago. I didn't know any Chicago stylists, so I was like, I'm gonna fly home to Charlotte, see my family, and get my hair done, right? Made my appointment, paid my deposit. I land. As soon as I take my phone off airplane mode, I'm getting a text from her. I want to see if I can insert this. I want y'all to know that I'm telling the truth. I'm gonna have receipts. I get a text from her. Her dog licked her in the face, knocked her down. She hurt her wrist. She can't do my hair anymore. I said, girl, I flew here for you to do my hair. What? That was 2022. Took a long break after that. After that, I was like, you know what? I'm done. But anyway, so I moved back to North Carolina or whatever. So I was like, okay, I'll give her another try. I went to her again in January of 2024. Said, let's try it out. She has to have some sort of decorum, some sort of professionalism. How about, I had the appointment at 11. I said, hey, I'm on my way to the appointment. What's the address? I haven't been home in a few years. Where are you at now? She sends me the address and says, can we do 12 instead of 11? At this point, I'm already on the way, but I'll like go get some food or something. Cool, that's fine. So then 12 rolls around.
This is not your typical I got my hair braided in Africa post because I had a horrible experience. Let's get into it. I flew into Rwanda a day before my work trip to get my hair braided. I found a braider on Instagram and her work looked legit. I get to the shop and everything started off smooth. I got my hair washed, conditioned, and blow dried. Now we agreed to hip length ombre knotless braids. Once we got started, everything looked like it was going well, but as time went on, I noticed the braids just weren't looking right. The lengths and the color were not uniform, and I get braids all the time, so I know what they're supposed to look like. I informed the braider of my concern, and she told the ladies to fix it and that everything will be fine. By the time my hair was done, I don't even want to show y'all what it looked like. Okay, so this is what I asked for via WhatsApp. This is what we agreed on, and y'all get ready because this is what I got. Oh my God, would you look at those ends? I tell her how disappointed I was because clearly it wasn't what we agreed upon. Girl, all she did was give me the driest sorry and told me to pay. I was in disbelief, so she basically talked herself out of a very nice tip, judge your pastor. Now, to be fair, the parts were neat, but that's where it stopped. The color wasn't what I asked for and the ends were trash. I get back to my hotel and I communicate again that I'm disappointed, and this time she offers for me to come back. Keep in mind, I'm on a work trip that starts the next day, so I had to make something work tonight. I went back to the shop where she did a few snips at the end, but I still wasn't happy. At this point, I was over it. The next day, I met another influencer who happens to be from Rwanda, and I told her everything. Y'all, she was shocked and in tears almost like Nene Leakes. She got on the phone and called her personal braider, and they offered to come to my hotel at night and take down and redo my hair overnight. I was so scared, but at that point, I had nothing to lose, y'all. But the aunties understood the assignment because God said, let there be ombre. I then went on to have an amazing trip, and I love my braids. Let me know what y'all would have done.
That's me. Drove all the way from upstate. No, flew all the way from upstate to get my hair done. Driving to my appointment. Conditions were already looking grim. I should have known. I should have walked out. Anyways, they took me to the hair store to buy the hair that I needed because I didn't know what hair I needed. This is the style that I asked for, and this is the results that I got. I asked them why it's not curling. You told me what hair to get. They told me, oh, once it dries, it'll start showing the curls. Don't worry about it. Me at work, my hair looking crazy as fuck. Next morning, hair still not curl. I asked them what they could do for me. They said, oh, nothing they can do for me because I bought the hair, even though they took me to buy the hair. So at this point, I have no choice. I have to take the hair out. So I took the curls out, the straight curls. This is how I look.
You did this shit. You did this shit. A bitch ain't gonna know how to motherfucking act. I get my fucking lashes. God damn it. Shit. Now I'm gonna be swinging my out for no motherfucking reason. Like, you called me when? What you said? Thank you, girl. You're welcome. This is beautiful. You're welcome. You got a client in me. You got a client in me.
My level of irritation right now is at an all-time high. It's 10:54. I had a hair appointment booked for 10 a.m. The instructions on the confirmation say, when you arrive, text with your name and your appointment time and await confirmation text to come inside. So I sent that at 9:51. It's 10:55. So I've been sitting here for an hour. I never got a text back. I called. 20 minutes went by. I called again. I said, let me go inside to the actual suite because maybe she's caught up doing someone's hair that came in before me and can't get to her phone. I go to the suite. The door is locked. The blinds are down. I peek through. There's no one in there. I come back to the car. I call again. I leave a voicemail. I just called another 2 or 3 times. I checked her personal Instagram page, and 10 hours ago she posted, so I'm guessing she's at least still alive. I know that she recently had a death in the family. I even stopped to get her a bouquet of flowers. My hair looks insane underneath this scarf because I just took out a sew-in with leave out, so it's giving heat damage plus afro smushed underneath this scarf right now. I have 3 bundles and a 2x6 lace closure. My hair is not washed because a wash is included in the service. So at this point, I've paid a $50 deposit and I have now waited an hour and 5 minutes in this same spot and am actively being ghosted by this stylist sitting outside of the salon. This pisses me off so bad because, first of all, it's Saturday. Who am I finna find to do my hair today if she decides not to reach back out to me? 1. 2, I know that stuff happens, but how am I gonna express any form of empathy or patience if you do not communicate with me? Nothing has been said to me, and so now I'm sitting here with my hair not done, with the deposit paid, prepared to pay to have my hair complete. What am I supposed to do? And my thing is, stuff does happen, but nothing has been communicated to me, and this is my first time coming to this stylist. So it's like, y'all don't like the horror stories, but at the end of the day, it all comes down to customer service. Like, I am not an unreasonable person. I have a very high level of understanding for a lot of shit. But me sitting here with an afro and heat damage underneath this scarf, expecting to have my hair done in heavy layers with a 2x6 closure melted in my head, I am pissed. I am very much pissed. And now, not only am I out of time and money, and I have bundles with no way of getting them installed. It's the middle of the weekend. Like, this is the stuff that we be talking about. Like, how hard is it to be a person of your word? Like, I booked because you showed that you had the availability. If you were not available, that's something that I should have known, because now I'm sitting here and my time is at stake and my money is at stake, and at the end of the day, I just want my hair done.
I could never really resonate with all the horror stories that Black girls go through when they are booking and trying to get their hair braided until now, until the past week and a half. Last week, I had scheduled an appointment, paid my deposit, all of the things, only for it to come the day of. Then the girl is like, oh, can you come at 2? And I'm like, fine. I didn't have anything to do. I'm like, that's fine. Then I'm almost here, which is 30 minutes away from my house. And she's like, oh, my bad. Can you actually come at 3? Fine, whatever. I can do other things in that hour. Did whatever I had to do, come at 3. Calling her, texting her. She's not answering. Finally, I leave, frustrated. She finally calls me back and was like, who is this? I'm like, this is your 11 o'clock appointment that you changed to 2, that you changed to 3, and didn't call. And she's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I got you confused with somebody else, yada 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 yada. So long story short, didn't get my deposit back, booked with somebody else. She overbooked, had someone else that she thought she was texting, but it was me. All that shit, got over that. This morning, I come to my new appointment to get my hair done, and I text her last night to confirm my appointment when she said that she was going to text me to confirm. She didn't text me. I had to text her. She texts me back at 12:16 a.m. I so happen to wake up in the middle of the night to fucking see her text. And said, yes, how many bundles do you want? Bro, I put it in the fucking thing that you asked me to fill out when I was making my deposit. So I confirmed that I did 2 bundles for my boho knotless braids. So then she's like, okay, well, instead of 9, can you come at 10? So I'm like, fine, 10's fine. It's whatever. I show up here at 10:03, call her 6 times, text her, I'm about to cry. She never fucking responds. It's 11:02 right now. She just calls me. I'm so sorry, my phone was on silent. Bro, didn't you fucking know that you had an appointment with someone? What the fuck do you mean your phone was on silent?
So yeah, I just had to step in and talk about this Unprofessionalism, because if y'all don't know, I am an entrepreneur. I'm a lash artist, educator, instructor. I sell online, all that. So I am deep into the entrepreneurship world, and I know for a fact the biggest problem with y'all entrepreneurs, service providers, is customer service. Your work can be so good, like literally the best work. Like you literally be going to this girl's pages and look at them. The work is absolutely gorgeous. But professionalism is zero. And y'all wonder why y'all can't retain clients. It's because professionalism, customer service is actually way important than your skill. I swear, I'm not even playing. Someone can even come to you and deal with how you do your work, like give you a chance to like, oh yeah, get better at doing the work on you. And as long as the customer service is good, other than the other way, the work could be good, but the customer service, the professionalism is annoying. Like, how are you just gonna make, like, how are y'all even having your clients having to confirm in terms of the day off, having to text you, having to follow you with calls? Aren't you the service provider? If your website, me as an entrepreneur, like everything on my website is laid out. I have email reminders. On this app, we have email reminders that are automated. So that's one thing I want to give y'all, like as a tip for entrepreneurs. Just get the emails that you can set reminders, put it on automation. As soon as somebody books, they get the information, they get the hourly reminders, they get, you know, to help them feel safe. Because me, I make all those reminders, about three email reminders, and they get a personal text from me confirming and sending out more details for their appointment, just so they can feel extra safety. Because yeah, all these women are just getting traumatized, and y'all don't see it as service providers. And that's why I'm gonna keep putting these videos out until y'all get it. Because I don't know, at this point y'all need to send these videos to y'all providers, because they don't see this side. I don't know if they're not seeing this side, or they see it or just choose to ignore, because a lot of feelings are hurt. And then a lot of girls are just, you know, just disappointed, because I cannot emphasize how much is of unprofessionalism it is around a service that you consider that you like. Because at this point, if you don't have your customer service going along with your work, then just don't be in that industry. It's clearly not your passion. It's not your passion. Do not do it. If you don't enjoy doing it, do not do it at all, because it's gonna show up in your work every time. It's gonna show up in your professionalism. It's gonna show up in everything that you do in your business, because you're not taking it serious. How are you gonna just keep changing the times on the client? How are you just gonna give this client's excuses like my phone was on silent? Oh, the dog ran out. The dog got lost. Oh, I was in the highway. The freaking eggs is on the... Girl, I don't know. At this point, we're running out of excuses, because this is ridiculous. And I can't imagine on my end as a entrepreneur doing that, because I do not do this to my clients. If it's on my end, you will see it. I'm always taking accountability, and this has happened maybe one time in my life that I actually missed a client's appointment, and that's because my emailing system was not set right. And I accommodated the client, and you know, she literally, I got a text. I never got a text like this before. Someone just saying, I just got a text like, yo, send me the deposit back. And I'm like, wait, I never get texts like those, because I'm usually the one sending them the email confirmations, this and that. So I'm like, this has to be a mistake. And then I checked on my calendar, and I'm like, oh, she really did book, but I didn't get the notification. So I was like, you know what? I mean, at this point, it's my fault. So I'm gonna send you the deposit back, and that's cool. Let's get done with it. It's cool. If you wanna come back, that's cool. But I'm gonna send the money right back right there if it's on me. And you know what she did? She sent it right back, and we scheduled another appointment, because I'm not trying to just get the money. No, it's all about professionalism. That client may have been testing me to see, how is she? Like, is she just gonna hold on to the money? Like, no, it's not. Like, that's how y'all look out here in Atlanta, especially. I'm not gonna cap. Y'all look money hungry out here in Atlanta, because y'all holding on to these deposits, even if it's your fault, is crazy. Y'all getting late to this appointment, that means it's lazy. Y'all having y'all clients to follow you guys up and down, that's lazy. Do not be an entrepreneur. It's not for the weak. If you're not gonna show up, if you're not a people's person, if you're not ready to take accountability, do not do it.